I'm Nick, and in this video we'll be talking about yeast infections, the pain they cause, and how to get some natural relief from this pain. So, do yeast infections cause pain? Yes, a yeast infection can cause pain for both men and women who have genital yeast infections. For women, often this pain occurs during sexual intercourse or while urinating. Men typically feel pain while they urinate along with burning sensations when they have a Candida infection of the penis. So let's take a look at some of the research that talks about pain associated with a yeast infection. A 2010 study published in Clinical Microbiology Reviews says that pain is common with yeast infections. The study states that a vaginal yeast infection can cause genital soreness for women, and that pain typically comes during sexual intercourse or while urinating. And as far as penile yeast infections go, these typically cause itching and burning of the penis. A 2004 study published in the Journal of Sexually Transmitted Infections used 219 different women and analyzed them for vaginal yeast infections. Many of the women who were positive for Candida complained of pain during sexual intercourse. They had general vulvar pain, and some of them also had fissures or small tears in the skin where they had the infection. The study found that women with a positive Candida culture or a history of recurrent vaginal yeast infections also had some degree of chance for having more pain during sexual intercourse. A study looking at male yeast infections was published in 1996 in the journal Genitourinary Medicine and looked at Candida balanitis, which is a yeast infection of the tip or glands of the penis. The study found that penile yeast infections can cause pain and burning, and that pain and burning can occur during urination. Now, if you're a woman and you've been experiencing vulvar pain and there's no signs of infection, and you've tried various drugs to treat this problem and get rid of the pain, but you haven't seen any results, you may not have an infection at all. You may have an interesting condition known as Vulvodynia. And research shows that up to 27% of women can get Vulvodynia. Now, Vulvodynia is a condition with mysterious origins and that causes pain in the vulvar area of women. You may have Vulvodynia if you've had a lab culture done on the microbiological life in your vagina, and these tests keep coming back negative for Candida or other bacterial infections. And your vulva generally looks and appears normal. There are no outward signs of infections such as bumps, sores, cuts, or white lesions. And of course, if you have chronic recurrent vulvar pain with no seeming explanation for why you get this pain, it may not be a yeast infection at all, but rather a common condition that affects women, of course, called Vulvodynia. So you've got a yeast infection of the genitals and you're wondering how to get rid of the pain and get rid of it fast. Well, one natural remedy you can use is clove oil. The renowned herbalist Dr. James Duke, in his book The Green Pharmacy, recommends using clove oil to reduce pain. Dr. Duke says even his own mother used to give it to him for toothaches, and also recommends it to relieve pain in other areas of the body. Now, one cool thing about clove oil is that it's a natural Candida fighting essential oil. So you can use this oil to get rid of the pain, and at the same time it'll help to fight off the infection and clear up your yeast problem. And you should know that other things like sexually transmitted diseases can cause genital pain. So just because you have pain in your vagina or penis, it doesn't mean that you have a yeast infection for sure. You may have some other type of condition besides a Candida infection. If you'd like some advice on how to diagnose yourself, Candida Hub has a great free online test that you can take to see how likely you are to have a Candida problem. And this could help point you in the right direction when you're trying to figure out what's causing your pain. Also at Candida Hub, there's a host of other natural remedies you can learn about to help get rid of a yeast infection all naturally without harmful prescription drugs. So if you have some time, you may want to check it out. And also on the site, you can find out about an all-natural 12-hour cure for yeast infections that gets rid of them very fast and keeps them gone for good. This natural treatment can probably save you a lot of money. You won't have to keep buying over-the-counter or prescription antifungal treatments, and maybe something you'd be interested in learning more about. Well, for more information on this topic, you can check out the link to the article on Candida Hub about this topic. There is more information there for you to read. The link, of course, is just below in the description. Well, hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video answered some of your questions, and I hope you get better very soon. See ya.